Hi there, sign of Cancer. This is Kim here to do a next 48-hour reading for you. Hope you're doing really good today. Thanks so much for joining me. Please hit like and subscribe. It helps and it gets our energy connected. So opening up to Cancer, your spirit team, your angels, your spirit guides, my spirit guides. I have burned some white sage and some Palo Santo already. So I have the energy cleared. You can accept it as a blessing also for your place just by accepting. This is Heavenly Bodies astrology deck that we're using first. Angels, spirit guides, spirit. Even some messages for Cancer, as long as it's for their highest good. Mutable in Virgo. Ooh, integrity, reverence, and service. Virgo on the bottom. And then I have the mutable, though. Mutable. Surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. It is about adapting, but the way that this is coming out is a little bit, I don't know, it just sounds a little bit more positive. Sometimes if you say, oh, you'll adapt, it sounds like it might be something difficult, but this is not. This is not. All right. Maybe get one more. So, welcoming change. Gemini. Everybody is getting Gemini. Maybe you're just being way more sociable too. Gemini, sociable. Curiosity, intellect, and networking, it says. I love that card. Air element. You may be having a pause for some kind of connections at this time, or to develop connections at this time. Something like that. Let's use the White Newman Tarot, and we will keep this Dream Keepers Tarot for clarification if we should need it. We might not need it. Your reading might be pretty... There's a intellect involved here, networking, friends, of course, curiosity, it says. But Cancer, this is good energy. Messages for the sign of Cancer. All right, so what is the main reason for this reading? The issue for Cancers. We're going to pull a Celtic cross, by the way. The Knight of Swords. You see how quick your energy is, too, right now? That's you on that horse, really quick. Welcoming in change. Again, the change is coming. Seize the day. On guard. I don't know about on guard, but welcoming change. What is the challenge? The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Oh, and the Black Newman. The change you might be welcoming is really the destruction of any kind of relationship that feels emotionally manipulative at this time, or anybody that is stopping you from really filling your own cup up. This is, it's divine. It's part of the creation cycle, but it's the Black Newman. It has to do with destruction. Now, there might be something changing with you with health, that as far as like a change in diet or something like that, that it might be because of this Queen of Cups reverse, that because of taking better care of yourself might be a challenge. I mean, it is for a lot of people. Health at the heart of the matter for Cancer. The heart of the matter for Cancer. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. You don't want to change this, or it's just something that you haven't asserted yourself and actually gone after or stood for, or I don't know, it can be a few of those things. Make sure that is in there. I wanted my angel and cherubim in there, but if it's, I want the cards in there too. So yeah, I mean, not asserting yourself, maybe a according to what the heart wants, because that Seven of Wands reverse. So you get Gemini, you can have Gemini energy here for sure. Leo energy or Pisces. What is the past energy? Page of Pentacle in the reverse and the White Newman. So we were creating, but from a place of making the same types of decisions and therefore repeating lessons, things that we invested in. And it could be talking about relationship, it could be talking about anything because it is general, but it's like when you have to learn a lesson again, but you keep creating, but from a place of like it's a repeat. So yeah, okay, so goals or destiny for Cancer, goals or destiny for Cancer. As the Emperor is to be assertive, is to assert yourself, is to do the opposite of what this is. So by listening to your heart to tell you what the strategy is going to be moving forward, and maybe claiming this Emperor energy. You just got chills too. So claiming that Emperor energy means that it's the leveling up. It's the boss person energy. It's, yes, it's assertive. It's stable. And it has everything to do with whatever is on your heart that you haven't expressed. That's what I'm feeling, and I haven't expressed. There could be like a waiting on a sign too, because sometimes both of these, sometimes you're waiting on like a green light from spirit or something like that, right? Future energy is Ten of Swords. You want to see it in the reverse. And Justice. So when it's in, because when it's like this, that means there's a rebirth that has occurred after there was some kind of painful ending, but it's an ending. It could be something legal with this Justice on the bottom. It's in the upright. So truth and clarity come in, and definitely a new fresh start, you know, after you have been betrayed. Something ended and something's beginning. How does Cancer feel? Like the Four of Wands, like moving on to the next goal. That's what I'm getting at. Like moving on to the next goal is maybe the deal right now. So because the Four of Wands it's a completion of sorts, and something that you have practiced, something that has become a goal that you might be working on with somebody else. It may be just like who you're pledging your allegiance to in a way also. It can be that signifying the end of one relationship, the beginning of another. It can represent that. In the environment for Cancer, you also have Aries energy really strong. And again, with Gemini, ooh, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, the World in reverse. There's a big completion that has been just building up, like steam pressure. It feels like steam pressure on a pot, like a rice cooker. Somebody might feel like they're in the rice cooker because we have the Seven of Swords in the environment. This is somebody's dealing with the consequences of some kind of deception. It's specific to consequences in this deck, in the White Newman deck. So that's why I'm saying it like that. So some kind of deception, lying, cheating, stealing, maybe. If not, then it is about here asserting yourself or keeping your strategy to yourself. Maybe even giving a lot more thought to a strategy. What's the hope or fear? The White Newman, which is good creation. So this is when we create something, it's divine and it's working really well. So because of these two coming out really right next to each other, I feel like that something is more so about a strategy in the environment. Definitely thinking of the consequences as you think of a strategy. Weighing out your options of if this happens, well then what would, you know what I mean? So that's a good card to get for the hopes, to create something divine, to create something lasting. The outcome here for Cancer, lots of Gemini. Lots of Gemini energy. The Nine of Swords and the Page of Wands. You're going to be really worried, and I feel like it's worry for or over nothing, because the Page of Wands is like the news is going to be good. The news is going to be good no matter what it is. Nine of Swords is like your anxiety or your thoughts, your worry can make things worse at this time. So I think the advice is like not to try not to ruminate on something so long. And remember, there is this big completion that's wanting to happen. So I just feel like you probably don't know what that is even talking about. So asserting yourself, obviously we need to ask about this Emperor energy, and then what the Seven of Swords is trying to say. This can even indicate a wedding, that Four of Wands, but the way that it's at, it's either meaning 50-50, like of the meaning, or it's one. We'll see what one door closes, one door opens. It could be that too. Tell me about the Seven of Wands and the Emperor. Tell me about asserting oneself for Cancer. That one wanted to come out in the other deck, the Lovers in reverse. So like I said, closing one door on a partnership, because of, if you made this decision again, if the heart made that decision again, it would be the same as what was done in the past, and or the same reasonings behind the judgment or the decision. And so no. So not wanting to make the same judgment or the same decision. Something's going to be different this time. There was a disappointment with not being told the whole truth of a story, and therefore that is what broke this up. Too much deception, disappointment, and still not getting the whole truth. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Strategy, for your Ten of Cups. Strategy for your Ten of Cups. Definitely need to think about it, because the Emperor is in reverse, meaning there is definitely like some kind of power struggle going on, and a need to focus on some kind of emotional completion, a strategy for it, how to attain it. This is like your completion. Your blessings come in. Your, not just you being happy, but everybody around you being happy. It's 10-10 in your reading already, so it might be timing, and it might be about to come to you. The good news that you get after being really worried. Tell me about this future energy, Ten of Swords reverse. The Nine of Cups, it's your wish granted. It's everything that you could have asked for. It is your wish granted, and it is completely reinventing oneself. So what are you worried about with the Nine of Swords that ends up turning out just fine? The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. I knew that one wanted to come out. It's the good news card twice. I mean, I can't even make that better than that. Tell me about how Cancer's feeling. Kind of warm, gushy, Four of Wands energy. Ace of Wands, feeling like starting something. Look, the World in reverse. Feeling like starting something with this passionate new beginning. So this is about something new. This is the representing something new, passionate. It could be inspirational, you know, towards work. And here's another indicator that something needs to close out, because a new chapter is wanting to come in, and there's definitely good news. There's a pause at this moment. It's for this to be fixed, or maybe not fixed, maybe ended, but I don't see Death card here. That's what's so there's some kind of different type of solution, is what I get from that. All right, guys, if you wanted a private reading, you can reach out to me. My website is in the description box. And yeah, see, blessings. That's what I got with this. Usually the cups are in a rainbow, like up here. And it arches up to the heaven to let you know that the blessings, they're coming from heaven when you get them. It's a beautiful card. That's a beautiful card. Blessings to get. Let's see, the Kryon affirmation. I can see and feel my life purpose. My life purpose is known by my higher self, and every day it is revealed to me effortlessly with grace and ease. I have clarity that I can see and feel about the purpose of my life. I hope so. Not an easy thing to get clarity on something like that, right? We'll get those two. All right, confidence coming out, and probably need to have more if it's in the reverse. So confidence, well-being, focus on your well-being. This is definitely saying that there's some changes, health, diet, exercise that are going to be implemented for your well-being, for some change. Also, I have Akashic lineage of God. My Akashic lineage is God. I see the divinity within me and others, and I know that all is well. So that's what I got from there. I'll pull some tea leaves for you and then close out this reading. Cancer, some tea leaves. Bo, you are highly thought of. Butterfly, a change for the better. A change for the better. Okay, that's a lot. We'll take it. Younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Mountain road, you are on the road to success. Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. And then peacock, look how it matches those colors. Beware of great pride, because there's something that you're going to do really, really well. That's why that card would come out. So sending you love and light. And thanks for sharing your love and light. Like, share, subscribe. Bye-bye.